Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. Today we are creating this birthday card. Try to make it as masculine as possible using Smoky Slate and Night of Navy. And this is what the inside looks like. I did go ahead and use a few rhinestones, but not too much to keep the colors and the manliness from the card. So I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. Today I'll be showing you what exactly I used. I used the Bonanza Buddies and nothing else. I used the Happy Birthday, the Let's Celebrate. I used the bird that comes with it. I keep forgetting his name. Toucan? Toucan, I think. And then I used the candle and the little sparkles that goes on top. And I also used the paper from one of the bundles, and let me take. So the name of the paper in the bundle that I'm using is the Country Club Designer Series paper. I'm using the blue stripes here. I've already pre-cut it. This is what it looks like as a whole, but I went ahead and already die cut a circle that we'll be using for the front. So let me just go ahead and put this away. Putting this aside, I'll show you the materials you'll need. I used a piece of Smoky Slate. Now I'm switching up the colors just a tad bit. Instead of using a Night of Navy base, I'm using a Smoky Slate. And this one opens a tad different as well. So that will be our base, and this measures 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then we have a piece of Night of Navy that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then a piece of Whisper White that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And the second piece that'll go on the front of our card that measures 3 by 5. Now I'm going to give you an estimate. I went ahead and already stamped and die cut one of the toucans as well as one of the circles with the Happy Birthday. This circle measures about 1.5 inches in diameter. And then this one here measures about 2 3/4. So just use whatever you have available to you if it's not a shape. You could possibly do maybe even a square if you don't have any die cuts available to you. And we're going to go ahead and just tweak the colors just a tad bit. The essence of the card will remain the same, and we're just switching up the colors of the base and the piece that goes right after the base. So I have my Smoky Slate, my Night of Navy here. As you can see, I have ink in my hands. I've been working on creating new designs and new cards for you guys. And we're going to go ahead and start off with our base. We have this. The Whisper White piece that will go on the inside. We're going to go ahead and stamp that. And then we're going to go ahead and then start layering some. So we're going to do our stamping first. And then we can build our card. I'll need both of these guys out, or open that is. I'm going to take my mat out to facilitate our stamping. Okay, so let's do the inside first of our card. I'm going to go ahead and use the Night of Navy for the inside. I think that's what I used on my first card. We'll see when we finished our cards how different they turn out. So there is that. And then with the cute little sparkle from our candle, we're going to go ahead and just frame the Let's Celebrate You with the two colors. I'm going to start off with the lighter one, the Smoky Slate, and just trying to do a pattern of sorts around the Celebrate. Okay, and then with the Night of Navy, I'm going to do the same thing and try not to touch too much of my card so I don't smear the color that I have on my hands onto the card. Okay, I think this one. Alright, that looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and set this aside for it to dry just a tad. And then we're going to continue on with the Whisper White piece that'll go on the front. And we're going to just do a couple of the candles. And taking the lighter color first, go ahead and step a few of these guys. This way and then this way again. Okay. And then we're going to do the darker. I'm going to try to do this one, the dark navy blue, and see how that works. Okay. I wanted to have 2 and 2. So let's go ahead and start off with the light again. We're doing just opposite colors. And then native navy. And there you have that. That'll complete the front. So I'll set that aside as well. And then I'm going to be closing our ink pads. And we're going to go ahead and build our card. Putting all of these guys aside for now. So this is what our card looks like, and we're going to go ahead and start building to that. I'm going to be using my Tombow. I think this one's a little low, but let's see how it works out. So just making sure that the card opens in the appropriate direction. I'm going to go ahead and start layering. Okay, I think I'm going to use another one. I definitely don't want you guys to... So we're going to go ahead and adhere this layer into the front. Alright, and then while we're in the front, we're going to do the second layer. Creating that frame on the 3 sides of our paper. Now we're going to do the inside. Alright, these rhinestones want to come out. So I'm going to be doing a couple of the rhinestones. I'm using 2 different types. To accent our card, I'm using the Rhinestones Basic Jewels. Oops, that thing moved. And then we are using the Holiday Rhinestones Basic Jewels as well. I'm using the Night of Navy from here, and then just the basic from here. So before I go ahead and accent our card, I'm going to go ahead and lay down our circles and our toucan. And then the smaller one towards the bottom. And then this little guy we'll need some dimensionals for. It's the only thing that I pop up. So we'll be using just 2. And there we have that. And so this is the outside, this is the inside. And then to finish off the card, I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, and then we're going to go ahead and, like we did with the other card, we're going to do opposites. So let's take some of the Night of Navy rhinestones, and we'll prop those up on the smoky slate. Definitely don't want these guys going anywhere. And then 2 of the basic jewels, rhinestones. And this will be completing our card. And all we did was change up the colors just a tad bit, but giving us the same result nonetheless. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, we'll love it if you subscribe. I will link my 24/7 Stampin' Up! Online store for you so that you're able to purchase any of the materials that I've used today if you don't have them already. Please feel free to email me with any questions, or if you would like a complimentary catalog from me if you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you one. Our new catalog is coming out in June, and I look forward to sharing that with you soon. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you again for watching, and you guys have a great day.